E estamos aqui de volta. A nossa gameplay passada, nós resgatamos
You
a
look to me a
Pedroca.
lot like the one our uncle was talking about. The boy what will want to talk to you.
Deixa eu falar, por favor. Obrigado. Nosso doguinho, nosso cavalo. Agora vamos em busca de ficar mais forte. Vamos conversar com o gato. Ele é o cara que vai ensinar a gente. Vamos perder bastante hora aqui com ele treinando para poder upar bastante as nossas habilidades.
God be with you. What would you like?
My name is Henry, and I've heard in the village that you're a renowned strongman, juggler, and moreover, skilled with a weapon. Is that true?
Depends. Why do you ask?
I'm looking for someone to help me.
What's it about?
Well, it's complicated. But the short version is, a few days ago I barely avoided the gravedigger's shovel. I thought I was done for. That's how badly beaten I was. And now, well, I'm feeling a bit unsure in combat. I'll need to regain my confidence, if you know what I mean.
Aye, that I can do. If what you say is true, I could really help you out, friend. I've been missing a good fight around here.
Agora que vai começar.
What would you like in return?
Oh, please. I'll do it out of sheer kindness. I don't have anything to do right now anyway. You can pay me next time.
We can start right away.
All right? Follow me to the arena.
Vamos lá ficar fortinho, ficar fortinho.
Shall we begin?
Here's a practice longsword, so we don't hurt each other. Let's see what you've got. We'll start with exchanges, and if you do well, we'll try something harder. If you're going to attack, commit to it. Don't stop after a single strike. Dish out several. Now I'm going to show you a simple technique that builds on that. You'll attack from the right, then left, then right again. Attacks follow one after the other. And you don't even have to break through your opponent's cover.
So right, left, and then right again.
Exactly. You could also do it the other way around. I'll let you have exactly 3 strikes, so you're not wasting effort just flailing around.
I'll get it. Let's do it.
Vamos lá.
Nice. Now do it again. Well done. Aye, you've got the hang of it. Let's try something more difficult. I'll teach you a real technique. You start with a slash from above, then from the right, and when your opponent expects another attack from above, you do a quick sidestep and drag your blade horizontally across his belly.
So I'll start from the top, then from the right, and then...
From the left. Remember, top, right, and finally left.
All right, let's give it a try.
I'll let you make 3 strikes just like before. No more.
Aí, essa é a sequência de golpes, ensinando como é que é feito. Mas vamos lá pro que interessa.
All right.
Acima, direita e esquerda.
Beautiful! Once more. Well done.
Pedi pra bloquear agora. Vou ver como é que é. Deixar um pouquinho aqui pra vocês pausarem o vídeo e ver. Ler, né?
That's that then. You don't even have to use a longsword for this technique. It'll work with any other weapon.
That'll come in handy.
And one more piece of advice. Any attack can start with this or that technique. Look, if I attack from the right, your opposed will come from above. And that's the first step of this technique. Think about it.
Eu vou repetir esse treino porque o fato de eu ficar só treinando com ele, eu posso aumentar as minhas habilidades, entendeu?
What about other techniques?
I'll teach you even more if you want, but it won't be as cheap. And you'll also have to know a thing or two first. If you prove yourself to me, I'll teach you the best technique of all, Meisterhaut, also known as the Master Strike.
Esse Master Strike aí eu não tenho nem condição de aprender agora, porque primeiro, minha armadura eu tenho. Mas depois eu posso vir aqui e resolver esse assunto aí.
How can I prove myself to you so that you'll teach me the Master Strike?
You'll have to defeat me in a sword fight, because this technique only works for swords.
So all I have to do is challenge you?
That's right.
Eu não posso, entendeu? Eu não posso agora porque eu não tenho armadura e eu não vou ganhar dele, ó, porque eu não vou ganhar dele. Então, eu só vou fazer um treinozinho com ele qualquer. Ó, clicar nele aqui, quero praticar minha técnica de luta, poder fazer um treino de combate.
Supposing I just want to...
Stop by when I'm over by the pen. I don't have time for you right now.
Pronto, aí não tem tempo agora, né? Por causa dessa chuva. Mas eu vou voltar aqui e vou fazer o treino com ele por bastante tempo e vou cortar o vídeo aqui. Voltando aqui a gameplay. Upei até o level 12. Aqui minha força aumentou, minha agilidade, minha vitalidade, minha eloquência. Esse prestígio de Ferreiro aqui é só quando não tiver da DLC. Mas deu pra upar bastante, eu passei 1h30, só pra você ter ideia, 1h30 lá no Gatorro só. Tome. Mas minhas gameplays são assim. Agora vamos passar pra missão, pra poder a gente ir pro casamento. É isso. Vamos lá. Sobre o trabalho interessante.
You said you have some more interesting work for me. What would that be?
It's about those two idiot hands of mine, Venza and Franzi. They drove off with a cart full of goods towards Semine, and they never came back.
Do you want me to find them?
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart ended up, and especially the cargo. Go to Semine and find out what the bloody hell happened.
Have you any idea which way they might have gone? I could have a look along the way. Maybe their cart broke down or something.
There's only one road to Semine that can take a cart. It leads from Takov to Troskovitz, and then to the south. But I've got a bad feeling they got up to no good in Semine.
Those two hands of yours, Venza and Franzi, what can you tell me about them?
Can't tell you much. They're wandering laborers. I don't think they wanted to stay here with me for long. But these days I can use all the help I can get.
Were they suspicious in any way?
No, they worked hard. They ain't no slackers. And I can't say that about everyone.
What was the cart carrying?
Bugger and bollocks. All sorts of stuff. I'd say Lord Semine wants to rearm his garrison with new equipment. There were some hunting swords, bastard swords, crossbow bolts. I also fixed the trigger on young Semine's crossbow. And some kitchen stuff. Sacks of charcoal, all sorts of things. There's a good month's work in that cartload.
All right. I'll get right on it then.
Go ahead. And if you find that pair of fools drunk, kick their asses for me.
Gladly. I'll kick some sobriety into them.
Pronto, agora a gente vai ter que ir até Semine, atrás dessa carroça, para conseguir as coisas que a gente precisa, né? Então, vamos aqui a Pedroca. Vem, Pedroca. Por que é que você não vem? Ah, tá. Vamos pegar o caminho para ir para até lá. Daqui a pouco, quando eu estiver lá perto, retornamos. Eu já estou próximo a Semine, apesar de eu pegar e pegue o caminho errado, mas já estou bem próximo. Por que eu não uso Fast Travel?
Please, my lady, forgive my rudeness.
Ah tá, pensei que era bandido ali. Por que eu não uso o Fast Travel? Justamente porque eu preciso upar a pedroca. E a pedroca tem que conseguir a... Esqueci o troféu de minha velha pedroca. Ela vai dobrar os status dela. Eu já estou bem perto. Pedroca cansadinha. Chegamos. Pode acordar, pode relaxar.
So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating. I've just been loving my neighbour."
Hey! You're right there, laddie.
Oh, you should have seen him. He went as red as a cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Me? I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Semine is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck where you're from.
Esse cara tá querendo.
You speak our language, do you not?
Well, Yurko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
The old man's hired hands are lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that.
Opa! Tá querendo. Se não me der pau aqui agora...
You dumb rubber! Give them shit for the tasting. Why did you do that?
Toma. Pensei que o nego é gado. Respeita minhas horas de
What in the devil's name is fucking going on here?
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Granddad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the flood.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse, with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
What about that wine?
Who in God's name are you?
Henry. The Takeoff blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Semine's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
We'll be needing a dozen geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yetchin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone. What we bought only last week.
Enchendo a paciência do Semine aí com o casamento.
Enter!
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us!
Leva o coroa pra passear.
So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
Well, I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no need to imagine the worst right off, Gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yurko is shit-faced, and your son...
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
Thank you, sir.
Atrapalhar, é? Vamos ver. Vamos lá, Harry.
So, lad, you're going with us. I hope you're happy about it.
Yeah. I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
No. That's not how I meant it.
Take it easy, son. I'm only yanking your pizzle. So, do you know what to do? Or have you got any more questions?
Não, fazer pergunta não.
No, that's all.
Vou me cortar.
But we should get going.
That we should. But it's getting pretty late.
Aliás,
we need daylight for a
nada a ver
search
com
like
isso.
that. Come back in the morning and we'll set out. If you want, stay here. You'll get a bit of grub in the kitchen and you can sleep in the barn.
Bora.
Careful.
Ah, tu fecha a porta na minha cara, mano. Vou passar.
God bless.
Good day.
Bora tá ali esperando já? Ou é amanhã só? Deixa eu ver que horas no jogo. Acho que é só amanhã. Acabamos de acordar. É isso aí, acabamos de acordar. Cedinho da manhã, galera dormindo. Tive que dormir aqui nos estábulos porque eu sou forasteiro. Dormi o máximo que deu, mas ainda tá. Já tá amanhecendo.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Vou cumprimentar os caras porque aumenta a parada das habilidades. Vamos passar um pouquinho as horas aqui. Pra poder ir mais ligeiro. Eu não falo muito, gente, porque é muito de ler de ouvir, entendeu? Ó, já tá ele aqui, ó. Cadê a... Já tô com essa tocha na mão. Cadê a Pedroca? Chama a Pedroca.
Are you whistling at me? I'm not interested.
Tô subindo pra você não, tô subindo pra minha égua. Minha égua linda e maravilhosa.
I'm ready to set out, sir.
All right. Stay close to us and don't go wandering off.
As you say, sir.
Where will we start searching, sir?
If they drove out of Tarkov and
Eu
headed
poderia
towards
botar
us,
pra seguir sozinho assim, ó.
Right, sir.
Mas eu não vou pôr.
You keep up with
porque
us,
eu quero...
Troskovitz ain't far, but it seems there's
35
fellas vanishing on the way.
Very good.
Ah, Pedroca.
What do you think about it, Captain?
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help myself. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant. Yurko in the cellar. We're out of wine again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the bailiff, the bride's father, you'd get more blood out of a stone than coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble. Even though he's got more coin than me.
Such are the times, sir. But that Yurko, he's going too far.
You know how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed. But they're getting too
Não,
much
como é que tu vai, mulher?
him and his cronies. They started on young Henry, soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry?
With all due respect, sir, I wouldn't want to offend your relatives.
Don't worry, they're my wife's relatives. I see what you're getting at. So how did this little brawl of yours end up?
Young Henry here gave Yurko a nice hammering.
Oh, that's no surprise. The fella can hardly stand upright most of the time.
You'd have to get up early to catch them sober. But they wasn't that drunk as to give Henry an easy fight.
Look here, lad. If you're such a champion, I'm sure you'd accept the challenge of an old man like myself.
É, vamos nessa.
It would be an honor, sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh? That's what I like to see. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
All right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
Ah, agora vai ficar um pouco parado aqui a gameplay, porque eles têm que chegar até ali. Por enquanto é só esses ajudantes, só ajudante por enquanto. Bom, até aqui que vai rolar uma disputinha amigável.
So, we're here. Gnarly, tell the youngster here what's what.
Vou ganhar uma armadurinha. Feia, mas vou ganhar.
All right, son. You're going to fight Lord Semine. It'll be an honorable fight, so you better act accordingly. Hold on a mo. I'll give you some gear for it.
What weapon will you give me?
What would you like?
Ele vai me dar uma clava, né? Então.
A mace.
Well, that might not be too far off. You can have my cudgel. It might be just a stick, but it's my stick, so careful with it. I also looked through the saddlebags and found an old jupon, and something that could pass for a helmet. You better take it, so you last at least a little while.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get your arse into the pen.
Vou equipar aqui o que ele me deu. Esse aqui, esse capacetezinho. Eu não vou vestir esse jaquetão, não, como é melhor. Eu vou com. Deixa eu ver, a clava. Ele me deu uma clava, não deu? Aqui, o porrete. Acho que eu vou com esse porrete. Esse porrete aqui. Não sou muito bom com arma, esse tipo de arma não, mas vamos lá. Já que ele vai lutar também com a mesma arma.
So, young'un, are you ready?
All right, let's do it.
Too slow. Fuck that. Oh, no, you do.
Bora nessa.
Too slow.
Você se cansa. Eu tô me cansando mais do que eu, velho, mano. Opa! A cabecinha toma. Toma. Ficou cansado.
Henry,
Toma.
come here. I want to tell you something.
Ficou cansada.
Get over
Cabeça,
here,
cara.
you warrior.
Essas armas na cabeça é muito.
Henry, come
Não,
here.
velho.
What do you say, son?
Não, mas porque ele tá com a armadura, né?
You really gave me the runaround.
I'm no spring chicken, but I'm as spry as ever.
God's truth, sir. You didn't disgrace yourself. but I can see the young un has spirit. Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he's saved my arse more than once.
I will, Captain.
And since you won, I've got something else for you as well. My shield.
Isn't that a bit too much, Gnarly?
Sir, my left shoulder's fucked anyway. I can't carry no shield.
True enough.
Thank you.
Eu não tenho dinheirinho sequer para comprar as coisas. Eu preciso passar um bom tempo fazendo poções para poder vender bastante, fazer um dinheiro. Em off eu vou focar só em fazer dinheiro. Aí o que acontece? Esse capacete desse cara aqui, se eu fosse usar esse facãozinho que eu tenho aqui, não ia dar nada. Agora tem um escudo, né? Pelo menos posso me proteger um pouco mais. E já vou ter uma armadura para poder ir lá no 14 aprender o golpe mestre. Isso aí, vamos lavar aqui. Não precisa, não quer dizer, na verdade ele nem me acertou. Nem me sangrei. Vamos lá. Vou usar o seguir porque
I needed that. It's good to stretch the
vamos ouvir a
limbs every
conversa
now and
deles dois.
again. And you're pretty handy, youngster. You should come to the courtyard and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call it the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in Semine. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein, it's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trotsky.
I'm from Silver Scallis, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl, build a cottage, and visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping a dead anyway.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing.
Quem diria que eu comecei o jogo aqui levando uma pizza de uma taverna e sendo amarrado na picota ali.
What a shit! Watch where you're going!
Chama minha égua de pangaré não.
God be with you, my friend. G'day, g'day.
So, we're in Troskowitz. What now, sir? Should I go to the bailiff and ask if he might have seen someone?
Well, that makes sense. But the young fella here should do it. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and bother me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any bombardment of complaints.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire about that wagon.
And Henry, not a word about me. Are we clear?
Não vou falar.
About who? Since you're not here, how could I speak of you?
That's what I like to hear. Now run along.
Agradar os velhos, né? Pra ver se eu ganho alguns trocados. Eu sou enxerido. Primeiro eu vou ler isso aqui. Deixar um pouquinho para vocês lerem. Isso aqui é só a história da cidade, entendeu? Vai me ajudar lá na frente. Eu pegando esses conhecimentos, eu vou ter o que discutir depois com alguém lá na frente. Ó, vou falar com o Meirinho.
Master Bailiff, can I ask you about something?
Ask away, by all means. Wait now, aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan in the forge?
Yeah, that's me.
I heard his hired hands went missing.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah, I was thinking they were driving awful fast with that cart.
You saw them?
I did, a few days back. They raced through the village in the early evening so fast, they were dropping sacks of charcoal.
Where were they headed?
Towards the east, to Apollonia on the road to Yichin. And you're looking for them?
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semine on that cart, and I can do without that kind of trouble now, on account of the wedding, you know?
That'll be all. Thanks.
É isso que eu queria saber mesmo. Acho que não me interessa.
Well then, young man, how did it go?
I didn't say a word about you, sir.
There's a good lad. And what about the cart?
They were spotted here, sir. Going to the east, towards Apollonia.
So to Yichin? The bastards! And what about my goods?
Oh, they were driving so fast, it was falling off the cart.
The thieving scum! Let's hurry! To Yichin!
Sir, I can send a message to the Yichin captain of the guard.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go and get them ourselves.
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
I will. Praise the Lord Jesus Christ. If I have to choose between riding to Yichin and listening to Dorothy's endless fussing, I'll take Yichin any time. Besides, there's a nice inn along the way, the Three Cats. We can spend the night there.
I remember that place, but I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, gnarly, that was 15 summers ago. God knows if the place is even still standing.
True. Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yichin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. They might have been ambushed, maybe.
Will you give over with that? I'll bet my brains they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome, if that old dive is still standing. Let's go then. So, St. Anthony, which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things, go and have a look along the road, Gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
All right, sir. But don't forget, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it? Off you go.
Se você te encontra alguma coisa, que leve a carroça. Opa!
Uou!
Eu sei, cara, já vi.
A sack of charcoal? That could have fallen off the cart.
Found anything, lad?
There's a sack of charcoal lying in the ditch to the left of the road. Bailiff said they were driving like the devil, so maybe it fell from the cart.
Oh, that makes sense. To the left it is then. Gnarly! Back here!
We're getting close. I can feel it in my bones, sir. You'll have the car back in no time.
I just hope we find the horses too. Yarmilka here ain't the youngest, and I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
A nobleman in harness. We ain't ever had such a spectacle in these cars.
You might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every lowborn with a bit of coin builds a house in Gutenberg while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad?
That's the change in the economical situation, sir. The burghers have more rights, and they make smart use of them. They put their coin to work for them. They've got shops, baths, inns, mills, while the nobles sit waiting until Jack from Backwater Hamlet brings them 3 groschen in taxes on St. Gallus's Day.
You're right there. Only Jack hasn't even got 3 groschen these days. None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one, not Wenceslas or Sigismund. Oh, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong hand, all sorts of things go wrong.
Especially when you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
Opa, outro saco de carvão ali, ó. E rastro de pneu de roda de carruagem ali.
Oh, hold up. This is strange. I don't see any cart tracks. What do you reckon, Gnarly?
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's all peculiar right now. Where the hell could that cart have vanished to?
Well, that's just it. They had nowhere to turn off.
I'll look up the road a bit. And you, Henry, have a look back along the road. Maybe it fell in a ditch somewhere. Who knows?
Very well, sir.
Vamos lá. Eu vi ali atrás alguma coisa. Aqui o saco. Aqui é os rastros, né? Tá aqui.
The blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here!
Ó, chuva bonita essa, viu? Pegar tudo enferrujado em casa.
Well, now, here we have it. The blacksmith's cart.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Of course, the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it off to the rock. That's clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot. My old young milker would only break a leg there. And keep a sharp lookout. Something stinks here.
I told you, they got ambushed by them bastards that's on the rampage now. Apollonia. I spent a lot of time running around here as a young man.
Oh, not me. This place always gave me the shivers.
God's truth, I ain't got only good memories of it. One time, got my leg stuck in a crevice a bit further on. Trapped there all night I was, shitting myself in the field. It wasn't till morning that the boat from the fortress started. The whole Semine was out looking for me.
See, at least you came here as a kid. It still gives me the creeps here.
Why is that, sir? It's just some rocks, ain't it?
You'd sing a different tune if you'd had the ropemaker's wife as a nanny. Now, she had some tales about this place. Endless horsemen, goblins and white ladies. Every night, we'd gather by the hearth. The old woman would sit at her spinning wheel telling stories.
Cala a boca,
I'll tell you, Captain, there isn't much I'm afraid of.
Já tá avisando que tem gente por aqui, ó.
Croaking her tales of devils and holes to hell, fire crackling and the wind whistling outside the windows, and the
Depois ouvindo conversa pra ali, ó.
wheel. Yeah, I hear it.
There's somebody there, sure enough.
Let's get closer. do now? I heard more than 2 voices.
I used to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slattergo used to come make a fire here and jump over it. And so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire. Sometimes they'd take it off.
That's nice, Gnarly, but I don't think it's scantily clad maidens we'll be running into here. So what's that got to do with anything?
Well, there's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit, and we can get up there nicely.
Right. Henry, what are you waiting for? This is just the kind of thing we took you along for.
Sure, sir. With a bit of luck, there might be some girls there too.
I could do without girls with voices like that. Now get going.
Não tenho interesse com garotos com aquelas vozes.
You don't say. You really saw that?
Those
I'm not kidding.
blacksmiths.
Honza, tell him I'm not having him on. You saw it
So how's it look, Sonny? How many?
I saw 3. And they don't look like Radovan's hands.
And what about my goods?
I didn't see them. They look more like a patrol. I reckon there might be more of them hereabouts.
Seems we can't avoid a fight. I hope you're ready, Henry.
Sure am, sir.
I wouldn't worry about Henry, sir. He showed us mettle and training. So, how are we going to do it? Do you just want to charge them, sir?
What else do you suggest?
Someone could go back up top and try to take one of them down with an arrow before we charge them. There's a good view of the camp from up there.
Good idea, Henry. And I see you're equipped for it, too. Climb up top, and as soon as you shoot the first time, we'll charge them. And make sure you don't hit one of us.
Right you are, Captain.
Vai pra esse meu arcozinho churro pra fazer pelo menos um dano bom.
I was ordained, you ignoramus. For fuck's sake, you was never ordained, Honza.
I was. Stumbled in it.
What the? I'll kill you! I'll hack your arm!
Mata eles aí, gente.
No!
Fucking hell! He knows how to sword fight.
Vai que for fazer mal,
You're
cara.
stuck! Too slow!
We'll kick your ass!
Droga!
Useless! Fucking whoreson! True blood, yeah!
Tá certo, Urrugado. Pega aí. Pega aí. Ah, os outros vão morrendo, velho. Viu como o cachorro ajuda? E eu vou saquear aqui que eu sou desse, só pegar minha flecha de volta.
Henry, get over here.
Pera aí que eu quero a chave disso aqui. Quero a chave dos negócios que eu vou...
Hey, Henry, get over here.
Paciência aí, cara. Quero chaves. Aqui, as cobras, ferro, sucata, um dinheirinho. Mais nada aqui não? Tá, tô chegando, bora.
Oh, this day took it out of me and no mistake.
And it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't here. And none of them bastards look like the blacksmith's hands.
Eu preciso de uma espada mais comprida. Nunca vi esses caras antes.
Hard to say. I've never actually seen them. But I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping spot.
You think this was a patrol?
It makes sense. But I don't want to go assuming the worst. We might have just run into them bandits by chance.
Yeah, well, you were right, as always. Let's go, then. Are you ready, Henry?
I am. Let's go.
I thought we had everything clear, Venser. You tried to fuck with me, so until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there and keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horse shit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
Make no difference to me, Venser. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you. Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't to save my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have goat ear skin you alive.
Eu sempre vacilo porque eu acho que eu tô com uma espada grande. Eu tô com uma faquinha.
Get ready, Nali. We are going to parley.
Like that time with the Johnny, sir?
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. They're just common thieves. Besides, I'll take young Henry with me.
What, me?
And if they're still feeling brave, you get to try out that new plaything of yours.
Ahem, gentlemen, I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over and I'll let you go.
You must be from Semine, sir. Well, of course you can have everything back. As long as you ask nicely, eh? Well, how about we do things differently? You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
Lá vai eu com as espadas, nem eu com a faquinha. Olha o tamanho das espadas dos caras. Eu com facão. De churrasco.
At them, you whoreson! Hammer them, men! Oh! Good! You should have pulled you out of nicely!
Hey! Get him!
Opa! Opa!
Take that fucker out!
Isso!
At them!
I'll be done with you in a flash!
Ganging up on one man! Hey! Show what you're made of! They got what they deserved, the fuckers! Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening?
I'm a nobleman.
Come here!
You have to spend.
What now?
One of them bastards fled into the rocks. Chase him down and bring him back.
I'll go and track him then.
Great.
Won't pay half a groschen for you, eh? So, tell me where
Ele correu pra cá que eu vi na cutscene. Bora, cachorro aqui.
Come here!
Meu Deus do céu, peraí. Meu Jesus do céu. Ele vai me quebrar no meio se ele vir pra cima de mim. Ei, cara, vamos conversar aqui, trocar uma ideia.
I've got you now, Venser. You've nowhere to run to. Yield.
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you against me. Besides, if I do yield, it's the rope for me anyway.
Conversar, cara.
Who knows what they'll do to you? You might just get a whipping.
For robbing Semine, that old miser. He'll have me strung up from the nearest tree. I'd be better off jumping off the cliff.
Hey, I saw you cozying up with Gules. Seems to me he trusts you pretty much.
What? He wanted to skin me alive!
But he didn't.
What's that got to do with anything, anyway?
Well, I'd say you have a way with the nobles. People trust you. You just say it was the rashness of youth. Pour ashes on your head, and they'll be lenient. You'll tell Lord Semine it was a youthful folly, eat crow, and that'll be that.
Convince his lordship? I'm not sure.
Well, either you give it a try, or we fight it out, or you jump.
Although, Ma always said I could talk my way out of anything. For sure. I'm better at it than fighting with strangers or diving headfirst off a cliff. All right. But only if you'll put in a good word for me. You'll tell them that I gave him up right away, and I don't know, well, the face of the Virgin Mary appeared in the clouds?
You got it. But I'll try and think up something better than the Virgin Mary.
All right. Let's go.
Pronto.
I've got a prisoner for you, sir.
Excellent. It all worked out quite well in the end. Gnarly will take care of this scum.
What about Gules?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. We'll take him with us. I need to have a strong word with him. You did a good job, youngster. You've got heart. And so you don't say I had you clambering over these rocks for nothing. Here's something for you.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me, you deserved it. And now, let's get that accursed cart back to Semine. Want to ride? We'll go via Troskovitz. We can drop you off there, and you won't have far to Tarkov. You ought to report back to Radovan as soon as possible about what happened with these hands.
Espera cadinho aí, pode?
Could you wait a while? I'd better just check that I haven't lost anything while running around here.
All right, but make it quick. I was happy to get out of Semine for a while, but now I'm looking forward to being back at my own fireside.
Cadê os de F? Cadê os de F? É de F? É de F. Vou pegar essa espada que eu não sou otário. Vou pegar a espada. Deixa eu ver se eles têm melhor do que o meu aqui, ó. Puxoado de andarilho. Vou pegar a chave, né? Óbvio. Atadura, claro. Umas perneiras aqui, velho. Boa. Quanto é isso? Aqui, né? Deixa eu ver aqui nesse cara aqui. Vai ter um arco melhor do que o meu. Eu só preciso consertar ele, ó. A minha uma flecha. 30 flechas. Porra, boa. Deixa eu ver se tem mais alguma coisa aqui. Pegar as chaves, o dinheiro. Eu esqueci de pegar o dinheiro no outro ali. Esse dado aqui. Cadê? Peraí. Dado. Informações. Segundo a lenda, esse dado pertence ao famoso heroísta romano. E cansar e fazer-os dormir. Interessante. Luvas de pugista. Eu não preciso, porque eu já tenho um set de pugista afiado já. Esse aqui tá preso, não tá morto. Ele tá preso, tá preso. Vamos ver o que tem aqui pra nós. Comida é bom, mas não quero. Não, isso aqui é do Urrugado, pelo amor de Deus. Deixa eu trancar aqui, ó. Tá, tem coisa que eu preciso demais pra fazer arma boa. Dinheirinho. Eu sou desses. Ó, e dado de luz. Óbvio que eu quero. Tem couro de lebre, mas não tem couro de vaca. Eu preciso de couro de vaca pra fazer uma arma boa. O que tem mais aqui? Vamos pra cá. E calma aí, gente. O acampamento não é só isso aqui. É mais pra... Eu sei, cara. Eu sei que tem mais pra cá. O acampamento não é só isso, não. Tem mais pra cá, sim, que eu sei que tem. Não sei se é aqui pra cima, aqui pra baixo. Mas tem mais coisa assim. Acho que é lá pra cima. É lá pra cima. Deixa eu ver se eu consigo subir por aqui. Consegue. É um trator. Me fala onde é que tá. Não é o rei de encontrar as coisas? Tá por aqui que eu sei. Me mostra, mano. Não é só latir, não.
Show me.
Opa, uma adaga. Capacete chaleira. Eu nem só consigo carregar isso. Mas tem o resto do acampamento aqui. Aquilo ali era só um... Esqueci o nome. Tipo o postinho ali, tô falando, ó. Tem uma galera ali? Tem não. Eu tô com as chaves, ó. Capacete? Não, não quero não. Isso aqui não quero não. Não abre. Deixa a galera morta aqui, mano. Uma clava. O que ele tem de bom aqui? Mas o escudo de cavaleiro, essa clava aqui, massa leve. Era. Não tem nada aqui não. Outro cara deitado aqui morto. Flecha comum, quero. Capuz simples, ao chão. Aguardente é bom para limpar a ferida. Opa, aqui. Nozes, óbvio. Mistura de cravo de catadores. Eu sou desses. Podia até dar um gole ali no vinho, mas não vou não. Bora, Mutt.
Come here!
Bora embora, bora embora. Vou aproveitar a carona. Onde é que tem que dar? Capitão, vai com ele aqui pra você ir. Bora.
Is that offer of a ride still open?
Sure, if you want.
A carona vinha calhar.
A ride would be great. My legs are sore.
Wait until you're my age. Well, let's get going.
O caroninha é bom, né?
I didn't do nothing wrong, I swear. It's all Vence's fault. It was him who said we'll sell the car to Gills.
It weren't like that at all. We shook on it. But on the way, you had the idea we'd keep it.
What? That ain't true.
Leave it out, you two. One way or another, you wanted to fuck me over. Doesn't matter whose idea it was.
Thief robbing a thief? What a world.
I'm still a nobleman, if you don't mind. So I'm not a thief. I'm a robber baron.
A thief's a thief.
Where are you taking us?
To Semine, where his lordship will hear you out and decide what to do with you.
I hope you realise you can't just execute me.
It depends. By right, I should send a plea to some court to decide if we can behead you. But in these shitty times, nobody will give a toss. Parchment's dear, and ink ain't free either. So as far as I'm concerned, I'd happily risk it and lop your head off without permission.
I see how the law is respected here.
Ha! Are you yanking my bizzle? You're a fine one to talk about law.
And what will happen to us?
If Lord Semine's in a good mood, he'll try to find out whose idea it was.
It definitely wasn't mine.
You're such a rat, Frenzy.
On the other hand, when I hear you lot going on and on, I reckon he might not give a damn.
I'm innocent. I swear I'm a Marcel.
Is that supposed to soften my heart? Ha! Every man you could, I dragged to the gallows, swore on his mother. Nobody with any decency would risk his mother's immortal soul, even if he was as pure as the driven snow. But this bastard doesn't think twice about his soul. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Captain's right. Only the lowest of the low swears on his mother.
That's right. You always were a piece of shit, Francie. No scruples.
Well, ain't it grand to have you here to explain everything? Now shut your gobs, the three of you. Don't want you poisoning the air with the shit you spout.
I'm
always glad to see
Hotel de 10.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Cumprimento todo mundo. Vou ficar por aqui porque eu vou no alfaiate. Tchau pra vocês aí. Tchau pra vocês aí. Tô aqui no alfaiate. Vamos ver as facadas que ele tem aqui.
What would you like?
What do you have for sale?
As facadas que ele tem aqui. Quanto é que eu tenho dinheiro? 400 mil reais. Deixa eu ver. Um capuzinho legal aqui. Esse aqui tá legal. Aumenta carisma, hein? Então esses aqui aumentam carisma. Eu vou pegar esse amarelo aqui. 52 mil reais. O chapéu de boêmio. Isso aqui que dá mais, né? Vou pegar um chapéuzinho de boêmio. Preciso de uma calça melhor. Calça acolchoada de nobre. Qual o preço? 100. Ixi, vai um dinheiro da peste, mas eu preciso. Pronto, fechar negócio.
I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
Pronto, em off eu vou ter que fazer bastante dinheiro com as alquimia. A espada militar, level 2, mas ela é melhor do que essa em muito. Deixa eu ver. O arco. Eu vou ter que consertar. O arco muito melhor do que o meu. Esse aqui eu vou ter que vender ou dar fim, fazer qualquer coisa com ele. Peguei uma adaga, eu vou vender a adaga também, vender esse capacete. Agora vamos fazer esse aqui, eu vou colocar esse set aí. Agora aqui vai ser o set de carisma que eu vou colocar. Vou colocar o chapéu de boêmio, isso aqui, as luvas do Henry, as botas do cavalo e a calça de 9. Pronto, com 14, né? Ainda falta o anel de prata e o óculos. Pronto, tô com 16, já consigo entrar na festa já. E se eu limpar, e se eu arrumar as roupas? Deixa eu ver as perneiras. Coloquei as perneiras aqui. Tem mais coisas para colocar. Eu não. Deixa eu ver desse capacete, essas coisas aqui. Peraí, deixa eu só consertar aqui minhas roupas, ver como é que fica.
Would you repair?
Se não cobrar muito caro, né? Esse aqui.
Great! Come back and eat.
Ó, tô com 4 de carisma. Tô com 4 de fé, foi de mim. Não, esse aqui mesmo. 16. Pronto, eu já consegui entrar na festa.
Friend.
Agora eu preciso voltar o Ferreiro para poder finalizar a quest. Aqui. Voltar pro Ferreiro. Vou usar o Fast Track para encurtar a gameplay.
Good doggy. Good boy.
E aí, gostou do cachorrinho doido? Cachorrão doido.
Ai, ai, you silly doggy.
Cadê ele? Ih, meu querido, cheguei.
So, job done. The cart was found and driven to Lord Semine's courtyard.
Whew, that's a relief. And what happened to that pair of idiots?
It turned out they tried to rob you.
Oh, they did they?
Aye. They plotted with some robber baron called Gules and brought the cart to him.
The bastards. I should have realised they were a bit too keen on work. And how did you get the cart back?
Well, I went to Semine, and they were wondering there too where the wagon got to. So we rode out to look for it. Me, Lord Semine, and his captain, Gnarly.
Well, God's nails. And the three of you tracked them down? The whole band?
That's right. They were hiding in Apollonia, along with the cart and the goods.
Indeed. Where else? The bastards. And what about my hands?
I'm not sure. Lord Semine took them and Gules to his courtyard. We'll see how he deals with them.
I'd know what to do with them.
Don't worry. I don't think Lord Semine will let them off lightly.
Anyway, the main thing is the cart turned up. I'd be in a right mess if it didn't.
No doubt.
And you've earned a reward for your trouble. I've got just the thing for you. Some mercenary once had his cuirass repaired here, but never came back for it. Who knows what happened to him? So now it's yours. It's been through a bit, but it'll still serve for a while.
Thanks. It'll come in handy. And have you got another job for me?
Young Lord Semine's wedding is coming up, and it's got my head spinning. Look, you must have seen Agnes, the bailiff's daughter, when you were in Truskovitz. What do you think of her?
Well, young Semine is marrying her, isn't he? Why would I have my eye on her?
Don't pretend. A statue of a saint would have his eye on her. Looks ain't everything, though. She's got such a sharp tongue on her. I almost feel sorry for young Semine. And how about you, lad? Have you got some lass waiting in Sasau?
Essa decisão aqui não interessa a ninguém.
No, Master Blacksmith. There's no one waiting to drag me to the altar in irons.
Good for you, lad. Have your fun while you can. No need to hurry. A wedding's a serious business. You're not just getting a bride, but a whole family. So you have to show them you're a man who's worth it. All the more so when you're noble born. Old Semine wants a special sword forged for his son's wedding present.
Excellent. So what are we waiting for? Should we get to work?
Hold your horses. It can't be any old steel. This has to be a first-class job.
A blade of first-class steel?
That's right. And that's just the problem.
Ah, I see. We don't have any welded steel for that kind of sword, do we?
God's nails. You really know your stuff, youngster. And you're right. We don't have the steel for a strong sword that won't break.
I'd like to know where you're going to get your hands on some welded steel.
Relax, lad. I've got it all figured out, as it happens. There's this old hermit called Ambrose, living in Apollonia.
And he can pray for us?
God's nails, let me finish talking. The word is, he was fighting heathens years ago in faraway Andalusia, and folks say they saw this interesting broken sword in his hut. From the description, it seems our peculiar hermit has a real Toledo blade.
Welded Spanish steel? There's nothing better for a sword.
See now? You do understand. But there's a catch.
Naturally.
They say that Ambrose the Hermit has changed a lot recently. People from far and wide used to go to him for remedies and blessings. But now he won't see no one. I even heard he made a pact with the devil. And there have been other strange goings-on.
What strange goings-on?
I heard something in the tavern about some apparition. But that's all I know.
With the devil? Why would the hermit make a pact with the devil?
No idea. It might just be old wives' tales.
Where can I find the hermit?
Do I look like someone who goes to a hermit for advice? I know he has a hut somewhere in Apollonia. But you'll have to ask the Truskovitz womenfolk if you want to know more.
Right. I'll try to find out more about the hermit's sword. But in return, you'll get me invited to Semine's wedding.
If it means so much to you, why not? Come and see Betty from the Truskovitz Tavern. She knows all the gossip. She'll definitely tell you more about the hermit. But Henry, if there's any truth in that pact with the devil, don't get caught up in it. The best sword in the world isn't worth eternal damnation.
A chapa esquentou, o cara enlouqueceu, tá com raiva de quem, cara? Tem alguém aqui que não... Um bandido disfarçado, entendeu? A chapa esquentou, o velho aí só quer fazer a espada com a... usando o ferro de um cara que já morreu. E se prepare para uma gameplay imensa, porque a gente vai caçar esse tal de eremita e arrumar um jeito de entrar no casamento. Vai ser uma gameplay imensa. Enquanto isso eu vou aqui lavar as minhas roupas, porque eu vou todo sujo de sangue. É, nesse jogo dá pra lavar roupa. É só encontrar esses... Ali no mapa vai aparecer ali, né? Ó, viu o negócio de lavar roupa? Um sabãozinho aqui, ó. Vamos lavar roupa agora. Ó, segura. Confirma. Todo limpinho. E nessa paisagem maravilhosa.
Nice. And peaceful.
Vamos terminando essa gameplay. E não se esqueça de deixar seu like e se inscrever no canal para não perder as aventuras do Henry. E até mais e até a próxima play. Fui!